This is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, and we have Sheila back with us today. And today is her final adjustment and treatment for her coming all the way down here from Nashville, Tennessee with her husband to get treatment for her hiatal hernia symptoms. Now, I want you to understand we're not treating her hiatal hernia, we're treating what's causing her hiatal hernia, or the underlying cause of the biomechanics that's creating the weakness that's allowing the stomach to slip up through there and secrete acid and cause that pressure feeling and all the discomfort that comes along with acid reflux / hiatal hernia GERD. So, let's do it again. Let's check your posture first. I'm going to let her speak to you afterwards about how she's done and also about her mission that she's on up in Nashville. Okay, let's have you flex your hip forward and backwards. As you know, we are a Christian chiropractic health and healing center, and we have Renee and I pray for our patients' healing every single day. Now, whether you're a Christian or not, please be nice on the YouTube channel about praying for people's healing, because it works, and we know it works, and we do it, and that's our Christian philosophy and Christian spirit, and whatever yours is, that's yours. So we don't knock other people's religion, and hopefully you won't be saying nasty things about ours and us doing that as well. Oh, my picture fell in. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, very good. So we are going to decompress her for the last time today. Yesterday was our best one yet, huh? Okay, let's go ahead and I think that's a big part of her entire rib cage lining back up, which I think if you remember from our first video, her right rib cage was about almost a ½ inch, 3/4 of an inch lower than her left rib cage. So we're going to check that at the end of this today and show you where that's at too. This adjustment not only decompresses the entire spine, but it lines up the rib cage in one split second when I do this. Raise the legs up to relax the pelvis and the lumbar spine muscles. And we always check their reflexes before and after. Usually do it after just to make sure they know they're still kicking. There we go. See, they're not that big there right now, but watch what happens afterwards. Okay, there we go. There you get right on that. Perfect. Yep. Okay. Now, Sheila, just take a nice deep breath through your nose. Let it all out. Oh, yeah. Baby, that was all the way down too, huh? Full tilt diva there. Now watch this. Look at the difference in the reflexes already. Did you feel the difference?
Oh, yeah.
Look at this. I mean, those are much better than they were the first time. Okay. Yeah. Boy, oh boy. Moving perfect. You've gotten the hang of relaxing here in the last 4 days, huh? When people come in from out of town like this, we encourage them to bring their spouse in so that I can actually show them how to pull the stomach back down through the diaphragm when they're at home, because although we get a lot done in these 4 days that we see people, it still helps to have some support at home afterwards, because there are certain things that will cause the biomechanics to go back out of place. Some people last for years, and some people last for a few weeks. So everyone's different on how they hold their adjustments and their biomechanical alignment in gravity. And everyone is different from the level of hiatal hernia too. Some people's hiatal hernia has been up so high in their upper chest cavity for so long in their esophagus that when you feel it, it feels like a little golf ball. It's so hard. Now I'm adjusting her lumbar spine and her SI joints, which is the only thing that's really still bothering her right now, is this left SI joint and pelvis. There we go. So we're going to do that. But she's been walking more and swimming more and exercising more, which we've encouraged her to do, because movement is the key to life. The the more movement people do after their adjustments, the longer they'll stay better and hold their adjustments. And swimming is a great exercise for people who are having chiropractic care, if they do it properly. Oh yeah. One more, put your head down a little bit, that's it. Okay, got one. That's all of them. Yep, there we go, one more, that's it. Now, her legs are exactly even now, and they stay even. Did that hurt at all in your low back? You still feel tight a little bit on that left side? Okay, so I'm gonna put some direct pressure on her gluteus medius maximus first, and I know this is really tender yesterday, and probably still is. I'm not pushing as deep as I was yesterday. There we go. That's it, getting down into the piriformis muscle, which goes from the sacrum right over to the actual hip joint. So it's in play a lot when people have sacroiliac problems. There we go. Okay, I'll be nice now. In fact, I'm just going to do a little bit down in the lower lumbar spine where the quadratus lumborum and multifidus and erector spinae muscles attach to the pelvis from the spine. I get in there and from the lateral aspect, I pinch those together and then push down in there deep to get a good myofascial release on that. A lot of trigger points start developing right here at this area where the low back meets the sacrum, which is the base of the spine. And so we're going to adjust her sacrum on the left one more time right there. Okay, now be nice, Sheila. Here you go. It's a lot nicer than my elbow, isn't it?
Yeah.
I remember on my last video when I was showing a husband how to pull the diaphragm down through the esophagus, or through the diaphragm, so that it pulls it down. I said, don't try this unless you are a chiropractor or have been shown how to do this correctly from a chiropractor who knows about hiatal hernia as much as I do. And the reason I know so much about it is because I had a very severe one myself, and a Palmer graduate showed me how to treat mine and got rid of mine, completely cured my hiatal hernia and acid reflux. So I was able to quit taking all medication, and I can eat a big old filet mignon and buttered lobster and all that and go to sleep and not have any acid reflux or heartburn whatsoever. All types of Mexican food. I love jalapenos here in Texas. So we eat a lot of spicy food. And I never have problems anymore. And that was back in the early 70s, whenever that happened. I'm giving away my age here. Okay, there we go. Now, let's check you one more time and see if that feels any looser at all when I bring your legs up. It's all right. Still feeling it on the side here, you know. I'm not going to rub on those too much more, really, because I don't want to inflame them anymore. So let's lay on your back and let me pull your tummy down. And Laddie, you want to come over here too while I'm doing this? So I can show you how to do that one more time, and then also show our viewers how we teach people to do this. I'm not teaching you how to do this. If you're not a chiropractor, do not try this at home because you don't know enough about the anatomy and where the organs are to do that. We find her sternum, we come all the way down her sternum to the very end of it, the tip of it's called the xiphoid process. You do not want to get on that and push down because that'll actually cause severe problems. But you come down below that and you'll feel a soft spot right there. Take a real deep breath in, let it all out, and I reach deep down in there. I don't poke it down in there, but I reach down there slow, and then once I grab the top of the stomach, you can actually feel it. And I pull the stomach down. I don't slide my hands on the skin at all. Okay, another one. Yes. Very good. Okay, and another one. And I kind of go over to the left, close to the rib cage on the left too, and then kind of twist it down too. That helps. And Gladys, go ahead and let's see how you do. And
that is the end of it.
Yep, and then go down into the soft spot. Yep.
And stay a little bit away from that.
Stay away from the right side, which is where the liver is. That's correct.
Take a deep breath.
Yep. And once you grab the top of it, then you pull straight down and deep. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. I should have felt fairly close to mine, did it?
Yeah.
Good.
Maybe a little better. Maybe a little better.
He's not Dr. Vladdy yet, but he's getting a handle on doing this hiatal hernia. You feel comfortable now, right?
Yes. Good. Definitely well worth it coming over here instead of trying and practicing how it's going to feel if you're going to try out on your own at home.
Yeah, I would not recommend doing that. Yes.
That's why I came here myself.
Yes, smart. So we're going to adjust our shoulders, elbows, and wrists just to top everything off. Yep. Yeah, a little creaky in this shoulder. You've been swimming a lot more though, huh?
Yeah.
There we go. Good. You guys staying at the Hyatt right across the street, right?
Close.
Oh, yes. That's right. Another hotel right close by. So anyway, we got on our website, www.advancedchiropractor.com. In the About section, we actually have hyperlinks to the Hyatt Regency across the street, to the Marriott, the Hilton, and a bunch of other hotels around the office here, just within a mile or two, or walking distance. I mean, you can walk right across the street at the Hyatt. Got all your fingers. Good. Okay. Now, I'm going to take this off and let you hold this so they can hear you. There we go. So, Sheila, would you just share with them, first of all, how you are doing right now, and is this what you expected from your trip, and has this been worth it to you to come down here from Nashville to do this?
Oh, absolutely. It's been worth it. In fact, I spent hours even researching even for somebody who was experienced, who was educated in the hiatal hernia, and who I felt comfortable with, and knowing that y'all are Christians as well, that was definitely a plus for me. And it's just been a wonderful experience from point A to all the way to the end, where I feel 99% better than what I did when I came. I was able to eat a full meal yesterday, and I even overate for the first time in a long time, and not one problem did I have. It was just wonderful. I didn't feel bloated, which I've experienced for years.
And that serious pressure under your ribs?
And I had pressure under my ribs. I haven't had none of that. No shortness of breath, no chest pains, nothing. Nothing whatsoever.
So would you say it's worth it for other people who are from out of the city here to make the trip here to Houston to get this done for their hiatal hernia?
Absolutely.
And again, I've always told you right from the start, we're not treating your actual hiatal hernia, we're treating what's causing it.
Right.
And that's been clearly understood by you the whole time, right?
Right.
And that's what we've been doing, and that's what's helping her. It's not that we're treating her actual hiatal hernia. There's all kinds of gastroenterologists out there that give you medications for that, and then do want to do surgery on you for that. I'm telling you, there is an alternative method to correcting why you have the hiatal hernia in the first place, and that is an experienced chiropractor who is actually well-versed in treating the underlying cause of hiatal hernia. Now, I learned that back in the early 70s from a Palmer graduate, and that's where I went to school at Palmer College of Chiropractic in Davenport, Iowa. It's the first and largest chiropractic college in the world. It's called the Fountainhead, actually. And you learn things like that in Palmer. And so I encourage any of you who are interested in actually becoming a chiropractor to check out Palmer College of Chiropractic, and you can just Google it and get on their website, and you can even tell them that I referred you there. You have to have a recommendation to get in there from another chiropractor, so if you ever need that or want to email me on a condition that you would like to see us do a video on, my email address is yourhoustonchiropractor@gmail.com, and this is Your Houston Chiropractor. We'll see you next time.